Hi everyone, I am Vishwa, first year Biomedical Engineering, SNS College of Technology, Coimbatore. So today I talk about my topic depend on artificial intelligence. So first of all, we see what is artificial intelligence. It's nothing but the ability of computer or robot controlled by a computer to do tasks that are usually done by humans because they require human intelligence and discernment. Now we see artificial intelligence in medicine. First, artificially intelligent computer system are used extensively in medical science. Uh, application include diagnosing patients, end-to-end drug discovery and development, improving communication between physician and patient, transcribing medical documents such as prescription and remotely treating patients. Next, we see branches in artificial intelligence in medicines. There are two types of branches in artificial intelligence in medicine. The two types are virtual branch and physical branch. So first we see virtual branch. Virtual branch. The virtual component is represented by machine learning mathematical algorithms that improve learning through experience. The virtual branch has three types of machine learning algorithms. There are supervised and unsupervised reinforcement learning. Next we saw about physical branch. Physical branch, AI micro branches is a type of physical bank branch that requires a much smaller footprint than the typical branch that merges the online and offline banking experience by bringing the both together. So these are the physical branch, like medical devices, sophisticated robots for delivery of care, and robots for surgery, physical objects. These are the physical branches. Next we see some examples of artificial intelligence. First one, earlier cancer detection with artificial intelligence. The system has location San Francisco and California. Then how it using artificial intelligence in healthcare. Phenoms uses artificial intelligence in screenings, diagnostic test and blood work to test for cancer by developing artificial intelligence at general screenings. Freenom aims to detect cancer in its earliest stages and subsequently develop new treatments. So next we see an intelligent symptom checker. This was located in Boston, Massachusetts. How it's using artificial intelligence in healthcare. Uh, by the way, health is based on artificial intelligence based symptom and cue checker that uses algorithms to diagnose and treat illness. Um, also, so how it works? A chatbot listens to a patient's symptoms and health concerns, then guides that patient to correct or based on its diagnosis. Then Harvard Medical School is just one of the many hospitals and healthcare providers that uses bias artificial intelligence to help diagnose and treat patients more quickly. Next we see more accurate cancer diagnosis with the artificial intelligence. The system located in Cambridge. Then how it is using artificial intelligence in healthcare. Pada is developing machine learning technology to assist pathologists in making more accurate diagnosis. The company's current goals include reducing error in cancer diagnosis and developing. Next one, using artificial intelligence to efficiently diagnose and reduce error. In 2015, misdiagnosing illness and medical error accounted for 10% all as deaths. In light of that, the promise of improving the diagnostic process in one of the artificial intelligence most exciting healthcare applications. Next we see growth drivers of artificial intelligence in healthcare. So it's nothing but increasing individual healthcare expenses. Next one, larger geriatric populations, and then imbalance between health workforce and patients, increasing global health care expenditure, continuous shortage of nursing and technician staff. The number of vacancies for nurses will be 1.2 million by 2020. So cost of artificial intelligence implementations. In 2018, a study estimated that the cost of integrating artificial intelligence in healthcare worldwide would be approximately US 36 billion. Now we see how was artificial intelligence used in healthcare. A common use of artificial intelligence in healthcare involves NLP applications that can understand and classify in clinical documentations. Now, NLM and NLP systems can analyze unstructured clinical notes on patients, giving incredible insight into understanding quality, improving methods, and better results for patients. Next, we see benefits of artificial intelligence. In artificial intelligence, doctor and other medical professionals can leverage immediate and precise data to expedite and optimize critical clinical decisions making. Generating more rapid and realistic results can lead to improved preventative steps, cost savings, and patients wait times. Okay, now we see benefits of artificial intelligence. Artificial intelligence can definitely assist physicians. Up to date medical information from journals, textbooks, and clinical practices, and then experienced versus freshers clinicians, and availability of expert, and then and early diagnosis. So how to diagnosis early. Next one, prediction of outcome of the disease as well as treatment. And then feedback on treatment, reinforce non-pharmacological management, reduce diagnostic and therapeutic errors, increased patient safety, huge cost savings associated with use of artificial intelligence. So how to reduce or decrease the cost of savings. And then next one, artificial intelligence system extracts useful information from a large patient populations, as is making real-time inferences for health risk alert and health outcome predictions. So last one, learning and self-correcting abilities to improve its accuracy based on feedback. Next, we see future of artificial intelligence. Despite the above limitations, artificial intelligence looks well positioned to revolutionize the healthcare industry. So, next one, artificial intelligence systems can help free up the time for busy doctors by transcribing notes, entering and organizing patients' data into portals, and disguising patients portionally serving as a means for providing a second opinion for physicians. So next one, the artificially intelligent system can also help patients with follow up care and availability of prescriptions drug alternatives. I finished my topic. Thanks for listening. Thanking everyone.